Hey everyone, Kevin P. McAuliffe here, and welcome to this course on learning effects inside of DaVinci Resolve. Now in this course, we're going to cover everything you need to know right down from simple dissolves and wipes to standard effects being applied to clips, to generators, to titles, and even getting in and working inside of BlackMagic Fusion, which is included absolutely free inside of DaVinci Resolve for more complex compositing work. Now, as you've seen that with this course you have some footage that you can download, I've called it Our Horror Timeline for FX because if you actually checked out my original course on getting started fast with DaVinci Resolve, this is actually the timeline that we're going to be using and we're going to be working and playing around with to add some effects to it. All right, now to get this footage into a new DaVinci Resolve project, I'm simply going to right-click on the project window. We're going to create a new project. We're simply going to call it FX in DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to create that project, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the Media tab. I'm going to head to my favorite location on the desktop. I'm going to right-click on My Horror Timeline or Our Horror Timeline for effects. I'm simply going to come down and add that folder and subfolders into the Media pool and create bins. Now you'll see that the selected clips have a different frame rate to the project. Do I want to change my timeline's frame rate to match? I'll just say change. And for the most part, what you're going to notice is that the clips themselves, if I navigate back here, all have a very similar frame rate. You'll see 23976. I believe the Fusion clip is even the same. So that is perfect. But what I now need to do is to bring in the timeline that we are going to be working with. Now, because I created a bin that has all the clips in it, it's just made my life a little bit easier because now what I can do to keep things nice and organized, simply right-click, come to Timelines, come to Import, come to AAF, EDL, XML, but more importantly, DRT, DaVinci Resolve Timeline. And in that folder on the desktop, you will see that I do have a timeline called, appropriately enough, Our Horror Timeline for Effects, DaVinci Resolve Timeline. I'm going to say Import, and you'll now see that, well, it's not very horrifying, the first clips that we're going to be working with, but you can see as we go farther along, we actually have our horror clips from our Introductory to Resolve course ready to go and ready for us to start working with. All right, now before we get rolling, I'm just going to start out really simple and I'm going to talk about effects favorites because it's a great feature that you can quickly apply effects that you like to your footage with a couple clicks of the mouse.